Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Moneymatics podcast. My name is Omobobola. People call me Bobby. Some of you already know me from my other podcast, Intentional Randomness. But this is a brand new podcast where I'll be focusing on talking about all things money. I'll be talking about money from the angle of an African in diaspora, talking about it from the angle of being someone not living in your normal, natural environment, that is where you're born, where you grew up. I'll be talking about it from my own experience on this journey of making money. So whether you're starting your journey to financial freedom or you're already a seasoned person when it comes to handling money, I promise there's going to be something for you on this podcast. So we will learn together. We will talk about money. We'll talk about finances in a very fun and exciting way. This is not going to be any serious, boring kind of money talks. I'm hoping that we would have fun together. And the reason why I started this podcast is because I've seen that a lot of people just need that extra push, that extra ginger, like we always say, and that extra encouragement to just do something about their finances. It's very easy to just let it go, but with that extra push, then you can come a long way. And because I want to see a lot of people around me rich, now, if you have rich friends, even you'll be rich. So yeah, that's why I started this. And because also on my own journey to financial freedom, I would like to have some encouragement, some accountability. So by coming on here, sharing with you, learning together, I know that my own journey would also be rich. So yeah, that's what this podcast is about. Yeah, so today I thought, what would be the nice thing to do or to talk about on the first episode? And I decided that I want to talk about your why. Why do you want to make money? Why? Kilo day. What is the reason why you want to make a lot of money? Why do you want to have financial freedom? It's very important for you as a person to know your why. The reason why many of us don't start our journey on financial freedom is we've never really sat down to say why. I was listening to a preacher preach the other day and was saying, if you ask God bless me, God will probably ask you, what do you want to do with it? And I watched a show on Netflix the other day with my husband. On that show, the guy was talking about your rich life. And he said, you need to define your rich life. For somebody, it's that they want to buy a house. It's for another person, it's they want to be able to send their children to school, maybe because they never went to school themselves. So you have to define your why, because it's very important. You must know your why. I know my why. And I think it's important for you to know your why. Why do you want financial freedom? Why do you want to handle your money differently? What is your goal? You need to know that why. So, talking about knowing your why should you even set money goals? Why should you set the vision? Why should you do that? Well, let me tell you a story. Growing up in Nigeria, in Ile-Ife to be precise, when you want to take public transport, please, I'm not talking about Tuneba now. This is not the London Tube at all. I'm talking about public transport. What some people call Molue or Sole or bus. We used to need to come on the bus. You come in, you tell the driver or the conductor, you tell them where you're going, and then they will tell you how much you're going to pay. And your distance determines your transport fare. Where you're going determines how much you pay for transport. And let me tell you something, it's the same thing with your why. When you write down your why, you know how much work you need to do to get there. Because I'm going to be honest with you. See, this money journey, this financial freedom, financial journey is not it's not child's play. It's going to require a lot of discipline. It's going to require a lot of self-control. It's going to require a lot of character. And so write down your why. If the only money goal you have is just to pay off your debts, that's okay. If your money goal is to get a mortgage, so that a mortgage from the bank, that's fine. If your money goal is even to have your own house without any mortgage and you are mortgage free, that is fine. But you see, different destinations is going to require different fees. So if you enter, you're not going to just pay 10 naira. If you're going far, you're not just going to pay 20 naira. If you're going far, maybe you pay 100, maybe you pay 500. So it's important for you to set your money goals because it helps you to determine how much you need for transport fare. So you get. It also helps you to keep your eyes focused. There will be times when you want to give up. I tell you, there will be times when you want to say, forget it, let me just be spending my money as it's coming in, enjoy my life. We only live once. I say that sometimes jokingly, sometimes when I'm tired and I've done all the savings and all the permutations and combinations and the Excel sheet and everything. And I'm just tired of the budgeting and everything. I tell my husband, please, you only live once and I just want to live once. But then I remember, but I have a goal. I have a goal. I have where I want to go. And then that brings me back. It resets my brain. When you say your brain is reset back to default setting, like, no, this is my default. I'm going somewhere with this. So yeah, that's another reason why you need to set your money goals. Another thing is when you set your money goals, it gingers you. There's something about writing down the vision. There's something about writing down where you're going that just gives you passion. Even for this podcast, I had to come to the point where I started writing down, what is my vision? What do I want to do? And then all of a sudden, I started getting encouraged. And here I am talking to you. So you need to set your money goals and then you need to write it down because you want to get there. Because you want the push to get there. Another thing that I would like to leave with you is break your vision, your ultimate why, into small milestones. So, for example, if the reason why you want to go on a financial journey or what you want to achieve is, maybe you want to set your money goals. I want to buy a house. And you've written it down. I want to buy a house. You need to break it down into small milestones. Like we always say, Rome was not built in a day. Let me give you an example. Let's say you made a bowl of fufu, or you made a bowl of eba or pounded yam, and you have soup and you want to eat it. You don't just put the whole bowl into your mouth and gulp it down. No, it's not done anywhere. You start one morsel, one okele at a time. By the time you know it, the mountain of this eba or fufu of pounded yam has come down. One okele at a time. So it's the same thing with your goals. Set your money goals, set your vision, set your why, set your reason, and then write them down in small milestones. What would you like to achieve first? What do you want to tackle first? Then take what you want to tackle first and go for it. So, this is the first episode of this podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but I just wanted to set the mood right. What is your why? When you know your why, set your money goals and then break them down into small chunks, into small pieces, and take one step at a time. So I want to leave you with two things today. Two things. Remember, where you are going, your destination determines your transport fare. The second thing, you don't eat fufu in one gulp. You take it one morsel at a time. It's going to be the same thing for your money journey, your financial journey. So until I come your way next time, I want you to write down your why and then write down your goal. And then together, we will go on a journey to achieving that goal and fulfilling that why. So until next time, have a lovely, lovely week.